Right then folks, Greeno here. Where am I today? Well, I'm out and about in Poole in Dorset. Now you might remember, before Christmas I came down and found a food court in the Dolphin centre, shopping centre down here. I tried a place called Chuck and Blade Burgers and had this massive burger feast for about £35. Now, this place is called LocoLime. This is a sort of Mexican street food kind of place. We're looking at tacos, we're looking at burritos, little sides and snacks and stuff. Sounds right up my straw, so that does. So, let's get in, let's get sat down and get some grub ordered. Come on. Okay then folks, so we come in and sat down. I've got to say, I like the vibe of this place. They've got nice things hanging off the ceiling, little neon signs around. We're in some booth seating. They've got some littler tables as well. So, the menu, like I said, it's kind of street food inspired. What have we ordered? Well, you have to pay up front here. We've ordered smoky chipotle chicken tacos. So we've got 2 of those. That sounds quite nice, doesn't it? A beef short rib and brisket burrito. I think beef goes really nicely in burritos. You need something nice and punchy to hold up against the rice and everything in there. And we've got a couple of sides to go with that. Some nacho chips with a nacho cheese sauce. Again, I love nacho cheese sauce, so that's right up my strasser. Some peri-peri fries, not quite sure where the peri-peri element comes from, but some spicy fries is good. And a can of 7-Up, nothing too exciting there. So what have we paid for this? The tacos are $7.75 for 2. The burrito $11.95, the nachos are $4.95, the fries $2.99, and the 7-Up £2.50. We've got a total there of £30.14. Doesn't sound too bad to me. I think that sounds all right, but we'll see when the food arrives. Right then, folks, our food has been delivered to the table. Come and take a closer look. Right then folks, the smells coming off of this are quite exceptional. I think that's the only word to describe it. Really nice, fresh, fragrant, zingy kind of aromas. Delicious. So what have we got here then? So we've got the nachos here, which are obviously homemade on site. You take a little look at those, you see. Really nice, fresh looking tortilla chips there. And we've got the cheese sauce, which is going to go with those. So I'll put that over there out of the way for now. The peri-peri fries, I've got loads and loads of seasoning on there. They look really nice. And then we've got the 2 big guns. The chicken tacos, which look phenomenal. Again, I'll bring them a little bit closer so you can see. We've got a little bit of coriander over the top, some lime to squeeze on them. And they look really well filled. But what's most well filled is this burrito. Oh my goodness. It's got the weight of a newborn baby. Look at that. Really, really filled with lovely rice and meat and veggies and all sorts of good stuff. So, and one extra little thing. We have a little thing here of beef consomme. This is a little dipping thing. You can dip the tacos in there. You can dip the chips in there. It's almost like a kind of little gravy element. So, where am I going to start? Where am I going to start? It's a good question. I think, do you know what? I'll go with a fry. I'll go with a fry, just because they're on my left-hand side. Really nice, crispy-looking fries. Nice and hot. The seasoning on there isn't actually overpowering. It's got quite a gentle spice to it. But it does have that peri-peri kind of element to it. A little bit of chili, a little bit of citrus. And they're nice skin-on fries. They're really, really rather tasty. I like them. While we're doing the little sides, let's try the nachos. So again, like I say, these are obviously made on site. Just chopped up tortilla wraps, presumably the same kind of thing that they're using for the burritos, and deep fried them. but they look a lot better than like a bought-in one. I have this cheese sauce here to go with them. Nacho cheese. So let's have a little look at the consistency of this. Look how thick and gooey that is. Here we go. That looks delicious, doesn't it? Yum, yum, yum. So, let's give this a try. I do like nacho cheese flavour. That's good. The cheese isn't overly punchy, but it's got a nice little underlying hint of chilli in there too, which is really good. The tortillas themselves are super crispy. Super crispy. You might even be able to hear that on the mic. Wow. That is great though. Nacho cheese is a really nice thing as a cheese sauce. Just because it's got a little bit more, a few more elements to it than a regular cheese sauce. I like it with fries, I like it with burgers. Right, I'm going to dip one of the peri-peri fries in. Oh. That works really well. So that's the sides tried. Let's get on to the main event, shall we? Chicken taco. So we got two of these. And again, come and have a little look. We've got the pink onion in there. The taco shell itself looks really nicely cooked and it's very, very full of delicious looking and smelling chicken. God, it's got a really, really nice aroma, that. I'm going to try it on its own first, and then I'm going to dip it into this little consomme thing. That is seriously yummy. This chicken has been shredded. It's lovely and soft. There's kind of like a herby mayo in there too. Oh, and those onions as well. Little pink, kind of pickled onions almost. They are pickled. It gives that little sort of sharp vinegary kind of flavour too. And dripping all over the fries apparently. Ho hum. It's all flavour though, isn't it? Right, here we go. Let's dip this into that little beef consomme gravy kind of thing. It's kind of what the Americans might call au jus, I guess. Here we go. That does add another nice element to it. Oh yeah. In here, the cheese, the sauce, the onion, the chicken. All kind of quite punchy flavours, but they marry up together nicely. This just adds another little layer to it. That's really good. Well, and of course there's lime here you can squeeze over the top too. Whew. I'm enjoying this. Burrito time though. Now like I said, this has got some weight to it. I don't really want to eat the tin foil, so we'll peel that back down a little bit. Here we go. It's sticking a bit to the wrap there, but I think we've done it. And that's so filled with beefy stuff in the middle. That's short rib and brisket, kind of pulled and mashed up. Rice, beans, all sorts, right. And again, we'll try it first, and then we're going to dip it into that sauce. That's lovely. That really is tasty. The beef has got a lot of flavour. And I picked it to go in here because I thought it might be the one that really, the flavour really just enhanced everything. I thought chicken might get a little bit lost in there. The beef works brilliantly. You've got the rice, which is nicely cooked, has some flavour to it. That's really good. The wrap itself is nice and soft. Fresh coriander. Beautiful, right. Time to dip it into this jus again, this gravy, or I'm tipping that everywhere now. Come on, Greeno. What are you up to? Right, let's give that a try. Food like this is designed to make you messy, I think. Again, just another little flavour. Another layer of that beefy chili goodness. Yeah, this is great. This is really good. For a little kind of fast food place in a food court, the quality is excellent. It really is. The service has been nice. Just enjoying it. Just enjoying it. Right, I'm going to crack on and eat some more of this. Special guest camera person is going to have some too. And we'll come back and talk about it all at the end. Seriously impressed though. It's getting really busy in here, folks. Every table is full up. There's Just Eat guys coming and picking up stuff. Clearly it's really popular, and I can see why. Now, one thing that strikes me as a good idea, we'll see whether it is or not. We've got this beef jus, the beef consomme. We have the beef burrito. It's too big to dip in, so I'm going to pour some over the top and see what happens. Oh, it's going everywhere, but I think some went in. Let's give that a try. So much flavour. So much flavour. Right. We're going to finish up and we'll talk about it outside. Right then, folks. So that was LocoLime here in the Dolphin street food outlet. Let's run through the receipt for what we had. The smoky chipotle chicken tacos. They were delicious. Really nice soft chicken in there. Cheese, sauce, herbs. Really good. And dipped into that beef consomme stuff. Oh, what a treat they were. The burrito with the beef short rib and brisket in there. Full of meat, rice, beans. Again, really nicely spiced. Really, really tasty. Pouring that consomme over the top. That really worked too. The nacho chips and the nacho cheese sauce. Nice to have homemade nachos. Just chopped up from the actual tortilla, deep fried, really nice and fresh and crispy. And the nacho cheese sauce was excellent, really good. Peri-peri fries. Again, I'm not quite sure what peri-peri has to do with Mexican food, but they were great. Really, really good. Now, last time that I had anything half Mexican on the channel was Taco Bell. A lot of the same sort of food as I had here, but nothing like it in terms of quality. This was outstanding. Really, really tasty. Obviously, well thought out, well designed, well prepared. Is it more expensive than a Taco Bell would be? Yes. But £30 and 14 for that, or maybe £20 in Taco Bell, I know which one I'm choosing every single time. LocoLime here in the Dolphin Centre in Poole. It's a real winner. I'm struggling to find anything to criticise it for. So what am I going to score it? Do you know what? I'm struggling to find anything to criticise it for. I mean, you could argue maybe the nachos and the cheese sauce at a £5 is a touch strong. Not everything else is very, very fairly priced, I think. Total of £30 and 14 pence for everything. I'm not unhappy with that. I think it's a 5 out of 5 from me. Does it get Greeno's green light? Well, the walls in there were green, and the light I'm giving them is green too. Really, really, very, very good. I'll be back. Before I get into the outro, one quick little thing I want to do. While we were in LocoLime there, we bumped into young Sam and his mum, obviously just out having a lunch. They popped over to say hello, so just want to give you a little shout out. Hiya Sam, nice to meet you. Hope you enjoyed your lunch. Right then, folks, so if you've enjoyed this video looking at LocoLime Mexican street food here in the Dolphin Centre in Poole in Dorset, don't forget, click a thumbs up on there for me, it does help the channel. And if you enjoyed this video, take a little look around the vault, see what else you enjoy, maybe consider subscribing and dinging your bell for notifications. All that good stuff that us YouTubers always want you to do. Right, now, today we've had a mystery guest camera person. Any of you guessed who it is? I bet you haven't. Say hello, mystery guest camera person.
Hi.
Say hello louder, mystery guest camera person.
Hi.
Yeah, we've had Little 'Un on the camera today. Let me know in the comments down below if she's done a good job or not. Anyway, I'll see you on the next one.